think one of the ways they can get more out of existing marketing is follow-up. Like
100%.
There's probably
100%.
tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of annual income, just in the database and leads that agents have already that they're not getting because of bad follow-up.
Yeah, and think about, Dan, what's changed over the last 2 months? Everything, right? So a lead that might have come in 4 months ago, we're in a different world right now. Just because that lead wasn't a prospect 4 months ago doesn't mean we can't circle back with them. But there's a skillful and an unskillful way to follow up. And you preach, and I love that you preach this. And for the people that listen to you, Dan, they're making money by what you're telling them, that follow-up is critical, follow-up is vital, 100%, okay? Unfortunately, a lot of them, you can try and push really, really hard, or it's like, if you're doing an Ironman, the swimming, your stroke is really important, right? You can just try and muscle through it, and you're going to drown if you're not a beast, or you can work on your stroke. Let me show them how to swim a little bit more efficiently. The worst thing you've got, first of all, everybody that's listening, hyperfast world out there, you guys got to clean up your language. You got potty mouth. You're using the F word way too much. And by F word, I mean follow up. Okay? You never ever want to say, I'm following up. I'm just following up. Here's the other word you never want to use. Eliminate this if you want to make 7 figures a year. I'm checking in. Right? Here's why people don't follow up, because they tried this. They called Dan and they're like, hey, Dan, Matt Easton, founder of Easton University. I'm just following up to see if you want sales training for the team. Hey, Dan, Matt Easton, Easton University. I'm just checking in. Okay, we want to eliminate that. So let me tune that up. Let me give you a couple things. I just taught you a great way to close a few minutes ago. The cool thing about my training, about Easton University training, is we give you some pretty simple tools, and you can use those tools for different things. You can use the tool to close in your follow-up, and it sounds like this. Hey, Dan, Matt Easton here at Easton University, calling to see if it makes sense to give your team access to the sales training. Give me a call on my mobile, 720-660-3202. So whatever you wanted them to do, or whatever you left it as the last step, okay? And we're going to talk about this in a second, but you guys need to always be setting next steps with a prospect. If you set a next step, instead of saying follow up, you can use these 2 words, as promised, right? Let's say you said you need to think about it. I said I'm going to call you at 2:30, if you remember from our closing sequence before. Now, to follow up with you, instead of saying, hey, Dan, it's 2:30, I'm following up to see, what you thought about. Hey, Dan, Matt Easton here at Easton University. As promised, it's 2:30, calling to see if it makes sense to sign that listing agreement, right? I'm calling to see if it makes sense to blank. If you've set a next step, you can say as promised. Here's another one. Agents, you're welcome, okay? I like cars. If you make an extra $20 million this year, just buy me a car. I'm cool with this. You want people to call you back, right? Hey, Dan, Matt, let's say it's an old lead that maybe from 9 months ago. Hey, Dan, Matt Easton here at Easton University. We had spoke about 9 months ago. Not sure if you remember me, but I remember you. Hey, I've got an idea that I would love to get your opinion on. Can you call me here on my mobile, 720-660-3202? Let's say it's not somebody from 9 months ago. Let's say it's somebody from 2 weeks ago. Hey, Dan, Matt Easton here at the Easton real estate team. Hey, something just came up this morning. I've got an idea that I'd love to get your opinion on. Can you call me here on my mobile, 720-660-3202? Listen to the difference in that. Hey, Dan, Matt Easton real estate team. Hope you're having a fantastic Monday, buddy. Hey, listen, just following up to see where you and the family are at with the house search. Hope all is going well. Just wanted to check in, see if I can be helpful or useful to you in any way. You sound desperate. You sound pathetic. Now I'm just going to change that and listen to what a shorter voicemail it is. By the way, short agents, for those of you that are watching on video, this is key here. Okay. It has to be short enough because they're going to read it before they listen to it. It shows up on their visual voicemail. So you don't want 4 paragraphs of happy Monday to you. Hope your day is going well. Because look at this. This is just since we started. Look at all the crap I have to deal with, right? The people are just going to scan it. So this is how you can get that tight and compressed. Hey, Dan, Matt Easton here with Easton University. I've got an idea that I'd love to get your opinion on. Can you call me on my mobile 720-660-3202, right? Everybody in this world, go to my TikTok, right? People are like, you're the best sales trainer in the world. Other people are like, you're the worst sales trainer in the world. Everybody wants to give their opinion. So leverage that. I've got an idea I want to get your opinion on. So in summary, hyper fast. Instead of saying I'm following up or checking in, here's what we're going to say. Does it make sense to blank? Whatever it is where you left it with them. Sign a listing agreement. Put an offer on 428 Madison. Get your wife, your husband, your partner to come and look at 428 Madison. Whatever you needed them to do. Have lunch, right? Does it make sense to blank? Or you've got an idea you want to get their opinion on, okay? If it's a really old lead, just pay them a compliment in front of it by saying, hey, Dan, I'm not sure if you remember me, but I remember you. I know it sounds cheesy. People love compliments, especially in 2022. People are starved because it's all negativity out there. To have somebody say, man, I remember you is huge. So, hey, I don't know if you, and listen to how I sound like I'm trying to find the words versus, hey, Dan, I don't know if you remember me, but I remember you, right? Hey, Dan, Matt Easton here with Easton University. We talked about 9 months ago. I'm not sure if you remember me, but I remember you. Hey, I've got something just came up with my team this morning that I would love to get your opinion on. Could you call me here on my mobile 720-660-3202? They're going to get calls back. The world of sales has completely changed. Today's customer has access to more information. Today's customer has more choices. The business world needs you. Studies have shown that 84% of salespeople fail to achieve their goals. The old sales training, well, it just doesn't work today. I'd like to teach you how to take the stress out of selling in a way that's meaningful to you and your customers and get you 7 times more business. I'll show you how the perfect sales process works. I'm gonna walk you through everything from prospecting to closing the deal. I'm gonna show you how to determine your prospects' wants and their needs so you can build value in your solutions. You will learn how to handle any objection or complaint. I'm gonna show you how to connect with your customer so it's easy for them to buy from you. I've taught the best companies in the world and thousands of people just like you how to hit their targets. Selling is complicated. I'll simplify it for you. There's more competition than ever before. I'm gonna show you how to be number one. All of a sudden, your career is gonna make perfect sense, even if you've never worked in sales or the corporate world before. And for the advanced sales professionals, I'm gonna show you how to take things to the next level. Easton University is a new, simple, step-by-step process that's effective in any industry, large or small. You are about to become a certified master sales consultant. I'm Matt Easton, and this is Easton University.